Scale HD, move the corner markings until they fit the corners of your screen. Ganyan. I guess that's nice. Yeah, that's good. Move the slider till the image is barely visible. Laging pababa to, no? Oh shit. Mataas siguro yung brightness ng screen ko. Okay. This game automatically saves. Okay.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Ganda. Josh, Mite. Bibili pa ako ng Horizon Zero Dawn sa Friday. Binigay sa akin. Bigyan mo ako ng drinks. Nani? Walang juice. Wala ka talagang kanin. Oh shit though, what the fuck is this? Steamy. I like what I see. I don't actually like what I see.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Oops, joke lang. That butt?
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Like that cheaper. But there. Laki ng scab.
So, later then.
See you later.
But the fuck? Hinila para i-kiss tapos tutulak lang. This game is for mature only po. Ah shit, madi-demonetize ako pag nakita ko. Bakit kasi ang ideal guy para sa mga Amerikanos yung boss baby? Okay. Find the key to bed feature senses. Hold L. Kagi.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Kung ikaw yung man. Rex pala. Hindi tayo. Talon pa more. I'ma jump you, bitch. Ha! Bitch, do you like my butt? Hindi ko makita sa sarili mo. Nakahil ba ako? Nakatayo ba ako? Kailangan naka...
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Wali ka palpon.
Not now. Yes, isn't... yes, 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 yes. Isn't there something you ought to be doing?
Yeah.
No, yes.
The fuck? Make up your mind. Witcher senses. Activate. Sana talaga. Hindi ba ako makalabas? Yan. Learned everything about maybe then
Isn't there some... Yes?
no pa rin. Teka, di ko ma-on yung phone ko. What? Wait, what? Makapilit for a second. Nandito lang pala. Why? I'll go to the lower level. Saan na to? What's this? Never mind.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Mas maganda ka, pare. I learned that from Paulo Napa. Yeah, boy. Goddamn. I still think mas maganda yung views on versus. Don't activate. Goddamn, gumagalaw yung puno ko. May leg. Witcha senses distinguish. Wala lang, lakad-lakad lang. Napatay ko na ba lahat? Oh yeah, now we're talking. Baka gusto niya lights off.
Not now. Siri
Fine,
awaits.
tara. Excited na ako. Oh, may stamina bar ako. Nice. Kasi may pain. Boom, boom. Magic. Saan pang hindi ko pinupush. Wala bang run? You cannot do that now. Well, fuck you. I'm the boss. Ang green yun.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Ba't nakakanta ka sa habol? Siyempre, aalis sila. Turo mo ba ang toknak?
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Wait ako, wait lang. Wait ako kay
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
Wait, lag. Lagar ang puts.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Talon, 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 talon. Wait, shit.
I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Whoa, well, I can choose. Fine.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Bitch, I'll push you down. Bitch. Hey, hindi ako nakatalon.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Huh? Where am I going? YOLO.
I said you weren't allowed to do it.
Different. Ano tong kabubuan ginawa? Load most recent. Saan ako dapat pupunta? Di ko get. Di ako sanay na may minimap. May trash talker na po tayo mga kaibigan. Bobo ang lul. Galing-galing ko eh. Ay, dami na likes yung post ko. Kasi yung likes lang ang habol ang puta. No. Di naman. Likes makes me happy lang naman. Oh, one watching.
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
And next. Speak up. Take some time.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Don't bother me, Gaz. I'll trip and fall.
Dito. Okay. Which is Huh? Which side? Okay. Gonna take some time. Saan ba tayo pupunta? Down to the lower courtyard. Oh, sofa. Okay. Oh, nauna siya.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
Sumimasen.
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings. like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
Oh, quick shit.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
You asking me. Choices. Sorry.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
You just pretend. I don't know.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Done.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Walang kwento.
This will be quick and painful.
Ah, may dodge na roll.
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
What am I supposed to carry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later.
Tama.
Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Yes, yes.
Maybe a storm's coming.
Lul. Bakit? Bakit?
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start
See
with
my footwork,
Gwen.
huh?
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
I don't know shit, sir.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Taylor Swift. Control.
Come on! See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Yung nanonood sa akin, my one and only viewer. Ala.
Ah, Geralt, come on!
Streamer na ako, sir.
See that, Ciri?
Tangina mo.
Hard will knock in.
Fuck you.
Time for Axie. Damn it.
One wa.
I hate this feeling.
Axie.
Ugh,
Auto
Axie can really muddle your mind.
Fuck you.
Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Siri? Couldn't move.
Uy, gagawin lang.
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
R1 yung... Stand? Anong gusto? Okay. Stash mo tayo. Lock mo naman dito, Siri.
Had enough?
You. Hindi ako. Hold armor. Aim.
What now? Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Fuck you, sir. Axion. Hadouken!
Come on.
Sorry, sir. Oh, shit. RT. Hadouken! Oh, gawa ko. Sorry. Sorry, sir. Walker. Oh, wala yun. Next. Pause! Haha! Ayoko na. Close.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Gago putz.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
It's gonna take some time. Yeah, boy. Bakit? Naisip ko kasi.
What the?
Nani does that mean?
Vesemir.
Had a nightmare. Oh, sorry.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Gone some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow our trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Yep, boy.
For this
Nice
shit.
fucking- Oh, whoa, whoa. Stop. Do I know silver in water? Okay. Wala akong agad. Oh, okay. Bakit ako may 5 bread and 2 water? For the shit. Okay! Bakit? Baga. Oh yeah, may guard ako. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform a special attack on the target.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Private akong tao eh. Bakit?
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
Ah, God,
No,
God.
really upsetting too. His theory collapsed.
God. No, I don't want. You're mine.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Paano nakakapag-usap ng ganito? Oh, yun. What if that happens? Nani?
We going?
Help me! Help!
Find the door. Let's go. Down na kami. Mag-forward tayo.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Let's talk to them.
Greetings. 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 Greetings.
Yata.
Greetings. Greetings.
Not so fast, Roach. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Faster.
Hey,
Slow now. Move it.
ouch.
Slow now.
Are you-
Whoa.
The 30.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
War.
My arse it is.
Parang influences na.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But there's no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Something with your thumbs up. Looking for smart.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
It's gonna take some time. Find some items for shop price. So, this item bibiling ko sa ito yung better ko. I don't know what these are. Walang inspect. Health potion. Yes. Looking for a woman. Ah,
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, Lilac and gooseberries. Might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Economy versus
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks. For everything.
sobrang sincere.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
You guys listening to us? Oh shit, mali.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Ay, pala mga pag-usap. The fuck? Oh, pala ko sa peasants. Weak shits.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
We was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Weak shit.
Be gone! We'll not talk to you.
Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight. Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight.
Once more, there are 4 factions. 4 factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in with noggin.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink.
Easily.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Galing. Man of mirrors. I wanna talk to you.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Yes. Puta, welcome. Gwent is an ancient card. It's Clash of the Morning. Okay. Organization. Okay. You draw 10 cards. I use Pot of Greed 5 times. Draw 10 cards. Severe hand for the rest of the match. You're not finding one to use these ones. Just card to draw. Use a unique card. Number it up for that for place a button.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Auto open.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not. You done nothing.
Horsel's working witchcraft. Get him! Witches only looked.
Nice meeting you.
Whoa! Oz, stay away from me and my family. Don't touch me.
You told me about Smithfield. Lad went missing one day, so folk nagged a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. Well, he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so it worked. Except it was some drowner that had sat on him. Witcher, take him to do. A pig stuck a sewed his head back on. Nightshade. Word is, they laid We've been at it. No one's believed.
Something else you'll be needing?
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell. We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock. Take care.
Your gran told me about a Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witch and
Looking for trouble?
started poking him arse. Well, he started twisting
Hmm?
him, swearing him, so
What do you
wham,
want?
bam, they
Hmm?
knocked his head off.
What do you want?
So it worked. Except it was some drowner that had sapped on him.
Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now.
Ow!
Dervan, not Goidemar.
What do you mean? Well, I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Durban.
Nilfgaard. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Durban, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Greetings. Good day to you. Good day. Greetings.
What do you want? Hmm?
I'll swallow, I'm cold.
Hey now. Good day to you. Good day.
Stay away from me and my family.
Trees again. What now? Any tidings from Vizima?
You're strange, but a good fella nonetheless. At your service. You're strange, but a good fella nonetheless.
My dad had a sword once too.
Pwede ba ako magpatay ng tao?
Clackens keep the peace here now.
Kings do the fighting, peasants do the dying.
Are you a fool? Clackens keep the peace here now.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
For trouble?
Hmm? What do you want?
Damn deer, stripping the bark off the trees again.
Qu'est-ce que ça va?
Lordling?
Slower.
Ooh!
Move it.
Come on now. Slow now. Whoa.
Make way! Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing. To the tower. Go.
Step away.
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
Nordling,
What now?
Make way!
Saan ka nakatingin? Sa village? Gaano ba katagal kailangan? Fast forward. Meditate mo yun. Let's say it! What if I meditate more? Maybe somewhere. Fast forward. Ping.
Loar and I'd say, talk to the commander.
I have my eye on you, Nordling.
Do not get fooled. Not for me.
I will give you such a lashing. Barbarians.
Oh, come on and
Do
get
it.
there!
I will give you such a lashing.
Oh!
What do you want?
I want to go inside the tent, sir.
Favor.
We must requisition a share of your harvest. Yes. Soldiers are made fuels. Don't be a beast. Don't be a beast. Oh!
Loar and I'd say.
Nordling?
Uy, gaga. Damage pala akong tapoy. Uy, uy. Uy.
I am Medetta. As to as I know. The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Yeah, boy!
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you.
Hey.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Need to ask you about something.
Yes? What?
So long.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters? They got a place?
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
A spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
I'd like you to craft something for me. So long.
You'll not get food. Not from me.
I have my eye on you, Nordling.
Calm down, Nordling.
Stop!
Nordling?
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
Favor.
Yes?
Okay.
Watch it.
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade? Your kind, sir. Non-humans.
Where do I go? Use L2 select a destination. That's amazing. God damn, ang laki. Saan yung zoom out? Saan ba ako pupunta? Loading screen. Ooh. Chills. Oh, may egg siya.
What do you want?
Any tidings from Vizzy? Which way you walk?
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Parang akong detective, sir.
You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die. Too late. Attacked another one.
Hadouken! Aha! What? Why? I wanna be like 3% fine. One black sword, one white sword. Sobrang factor to this.
What happened to your mud?
May bang kapuno ah.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before.
Kung meron akong American na. Sorry.
Well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Don't have to, then. So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
And only that. Oh.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last, either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Spider senses are tingling.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Nako po, senpai. Daijobu ka na.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Celebration.
A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Witcher senses are tingling. Fucking. There. Oh.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Pero gusto ko na mag-rest. Kailangan ko. Next time na ulit ako maglalaro. Good night. Good night.